Hola chicos y chicas, hoy estamos en Disney y estamos en Animal Kingdom y vamos a ver los animales. Se pueden ver elefantes, jirafas, toros, leones, chitas y más.
So as we head through a cherry forest, go ahead and keep your eyes open, see if you're able to spot any of the friends who like to hang out here. Now friends, one of the first animals I'm spotting is up on the right. It's known as the only living relatives to a giraffe. Now we know this because alpaca have a similar skull structure, but they're also going to have some similar characteristics, such as their long sticky tongues, also known as their prehensile tongues, which helps themselves grab at. Be able to notice the bongo. Now bongo have that nice copper colored fur to them. Males are going to be dark. Becomes a great paper alternative to help cut back on deforestation, thus keeping these areas a pair of them. Saddle-billed stork will be paired up for life. Now it looks like two of them are being pretty hard to spot. They're pretty tucked away over on the right, and it's going to be two Nile hippopotamus. Now Nile hippos get up to an impressive 5,000 pounds. They do not swim. They're going to sink and walk along the bottom of the river, which I don't know about sinking. Now my friends, I do just want to remind you that everyone needs to be fully seated. This does include little ones. Little ones are going to be sat in your lap or pink back pelicans do get their names from their pink backs. Now they are what we call colonial nesters, which do mean that they nest in hippos has been known to hang out here. Equinal hippos is also known as a bloat, or like I like to say, we saw a bloat load of hippos. Now my friends, please remember to stay fully seated for me. This does include little ones. Little ones either need to be sat in your lap or next to you. Now it is pretty warm out there. Now crocodiles are known to have a very toothy grin, as when they close their mouth, their teeth still show. Now despite having such a beautiful smile, I would not want to swim with one of those thousands of gallons of water in it, as it does have a spongy interior, which is incredibly nice. Now the Ankole cattle are also known as the Watusi cattle, named after the people who first domesticated them. Are one of the only antelope known to stand their ground against predators. When given with the option to flee or to fight, these sable antelope are going to stand their ground and fight, which is why they have been made Harambe Wildlife Reserve's emblem. As we say here in Harambe, but only about 30 minutes a day sleeping, which I don't know about you guys, but I definitely need more than 30 minutes of sleep. I do not know how these giraffes do it. You might notice a lot of these trees out here are missing the leaves at the bottom of their branches. This is a pretty good indicator that they have been pretty.
Wow, una cebra.
Mira allá,
Wow, qué lindo.
mira allá.
Wow, otro toro.
No.
Now over on the right. Now mandrills are monkeys. We can tell two different reasons. One is it going to be its size, as it is so large. Males can actually get up to about 13.
Wow, menos elefante.
Now my friends, coming up on the left, we are going to be passing by the greater. They're also going to be the lightest color of pink. Now flamingos are going to get their pink color from the beta-carotene found in shrimp and algae. Beta-carotene is found in many other things, such as carrots and sweet potatoes, which is why if people eat too many of them, pink coloring. They're in larger groups. A group of rhino is also known as a crash. A crash of rhino. Now white rhino do not actually get their name from their skin. Friends, please make sure we are not lifting anybody up. Around a pretty large mud pit. Now mud pit is often visited. Cheetahs can actually get up to about 60 miles per hour, going from. Now they're going to use it to spot any prey that might be nearby, but also any other predators that. Now my friends, lions can sleep up to about 20 hours a day, as they are nocturnal hunters. Females doing most of the hunting within the group. Now males will tend to stick back.
Wow, rinoceronte.
Dos.
Dos. ¿Qué pasa si no ven?
No.
Pero grábalo.
Ya se acostó otra vez.